Hello, I'm Maginpanic, and today we're gonna talk about demo reel, and we're gonna try to maximize our potential of the demo reel to get you the best job you can get at the point. So, what is demo reel? Well, it would be easier to ask the question what is not a demo reel. Demo reel is not a movie. It doesn't need an introduction or epilogue. Anything that will interrupt the attention of potential employer will work against you. It's not a funny video and it's not to make people laugh. So, what is a demo reel? There is a cool thing in filmography called B-roll. Think of a demo reel as a fast-paced B-roll of the best shots you have. It has to be in your face, quick, and as good as you can deliver. You are a seller. Let me tell that again. You are selling stuff. You want to sell your skills to the potential employer for the real money. You don't need to imagine that, it's just true. The first scene in your demo reel has to be attention grabber. It has to steal the soul of the viewer. If the first 2-3 scenes are not the best one you have, you are probably done. If you didn't keep the interest until your next scene, no one will watch the rest of it in most cases. There are usually too many to watch and too many people for that one position. Let's say you have 150 portfolios to watch this day and one of them is 3 minutes long. It gets boring after 10 seconds and you have a lucky day if the employer will scroll through the video instead of using that time to go for another coffee or picking up the next demo reel. Time is crucial and demo reel have to be no longer than 60 seconds. It's not easy at the beginning to have more scenes than you can fit in 60 seconds window, but I will talk about that later in this video. Why 60 seconds? You probably need just 3 quality scenes in the style that's needed to get that job, so probably you maybe need 15 seconds. The rule is simple, the shorter the video, the bigger chance it will be watched till the end. I would say 45-60 seconds is the sweet spot to give the most out of it. Okay, we are selling stuff, we are selling our skills and we want the attention and the job. So what we can do to maximize our chances? Well, research is key. I said you probably need just 3 quality scenes in the style that's needed to get this job. Yes, research is the key. You know to whom you are sending your demo reel. There is a high chance that you will know the name of the show, so you will know perfectly what kind of style is needed for this job. If not, check the recent work of the potential employer, check their social media, do a research of what the studio can possibly work on, and design your demo reel to fit within it as good as it's possible. Yes, you can be a badass anime animator, but to work on Mickey Mouse shorts it will be better to hire someone with a similar style. And the same work otherwise. You won't be hired for the new Dragon Ball or One Punch Man if you have only preschool kids shows in your demo reel. Put love and the amount of work to your own favorite scene away. Again, you are selling your skills, not your taste. If you have a funny scene and you really need to add it last. If you have some scenes in other styles and you want to add them so bad, I wouldn't recommend that. Maybe 1 or 2 just for the variety closer to the end of your demo reel. So what you shouldn't add to your portfolio? Obviously work that's not related to the job title. Don't add props and background if you are applying for animator. Don't add character animations if you are applying for special effects, and so on. Don't add funny scenes at all, I would say. Exception would be acting if the scene is dope, and maybe that one scene at the end if you want it so much. Having entire joke that's 20 seconds long will kill your demo reel, and there is a high chance that the potential employer will have a different taste and humor, right? I wouldn't risk that. Music is okay, and if you can make a good edit with the music, that's a plus, But that's not the focus here. Your editing skills and the taste of music don't matter at all. Well, any additional advice? I would recommend adding your name and the contact info on the bottom of the screen for the entire length of the video instead of that boring 5-second screen at the beginning. Another idea would be to add just text on the first scene before the action starts. You want to punch them in the faces, steal their souls and hearts, not to introduce yourself at this point. You might have a Zoom Skype call later if you are good enough. Shorten the scenes to show only the good stuff, but add couple frames at the beginning of each shot to not make the scenes strobing too much. Add time codes and description to each shot in the video description. If you are adding loops, make it loop for 4-6 seconds. There is nothing worse than a loop that lasts for just one loop in your demo reel. That's just ridiculous. Okay, so the question to which you probably don't want to hear the answer. Do you need to make a separate demo reel for every job offer? Well, it depends how much you want this job, right? There is a reason why there are sets of the same ad but adjusted for targeted people. It just works. Just like you will more likely click on the image because there is something you need or like, the employer will hire you because he needs your skills. So what to do if you don't have too many scenes for your demo reel? Demo reel is something you build over years of work and you are constantly switching the scenes to make it more and more punchy. I got my first special effects job because I added some special effects around character animation, and my demo reel was filled almost entirely with character animation. There was maybe 3 scenes with effects and 12 with character animation at that time. If you don't have many scenes, you have to add whatever best work you have done and replace it over time. I would say almost every single of my demo reel was 50% filled with the work I did at home to improve my skills. It gets less and less over time, but I keep doing stuff for fun, and some of the scenes are just better than the studio work. There are ways to make these scenes faster if you are a character animator. If you're doing cutout and you are working in Toon Boom, there are some free Toon Boom rigs on their websites, and you can also ask friends for their rigs. You can also use Cubon Lee's one. The link is in the description. If you need special effects, just draw them from reference and add it. If you ask any artist, the artist might give you the scene to do in-betweens, and it could work for your demo reel at the very beginning stages. In-betweeners are always needed, and it's good to have that skill, but remember to describe that in the video description properly. So if you don't have too much professional work, you have to work overtime. I hope that's clear. Make your demo reel look fresh and clean, but remember to show the best you can deliver. It's funny, but your demo reel decides about your future, especially if you're planning to go abroad. Make it count. I wish you hard work. Cheers!